The ego of fear. It's very important to realize and do some self-observation on yourself, and just to realize what egos are you facing, or what egos are you struggling with in life, because that's the reason why your ass still here. If you passed Earth, you wouldn't even be here. Or you're a volunteer, and even the volunteers got to go through all the steps too, all four kingdoms: mineral, plant, animal, and human kingdom. The only ones that don't go back to the mineral, plant, and animal is the ones who made it, the awakened masters who graduated Earth and they made it to the higher dimensions in the angelic realm, the angelic dimension, higher than the Earth kingdom, the angelic kingdom. Those are the ones that fell from grace. You know what I'm saying? Due to Katansia karma, the karma of the gods and goddesses. And they fell. They came down to the human kingdom to start over, like at one incarnation. Like according to the law of return, we get 108 times. You know what I'm saying? 108 incarnations to actually, you know what I'm saying, like free ourselves and to form our soul body, to incarnate our soul bodies into our physical vessels. Therefore, when the physical body dies, bam, you got a soul body, you can go up into the heavens, aka the higher dimensions within. But if you don't develop that soul body, you're going to be confined to another, human incarnation, and you're going to another physical body. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be assigned another body. So, that's how like the chain goes. That's how it goes, and it's a hierarchy, within everything. But like you have an ego that you're facing and that you're struggling with, and if you're on your 108th time, time is running out for you. But like if you're on your 108th time, that means that whatever ego or egos that attach themselves to you, or you falsely identified yourself with, has grown, damn near full grown. And when it gets full grown, that's when, you know what I'm saying, the second dimension, the infernal regions, for you to get cleansed from that and purified. So like, whatever like demons, whatever motherfucking egos you attach yourself with has only grown since your first incarnation, my people. So a lot of us still facing egos from the first incarnation, and it has grown. Your ego stays with you. The physical body and the personality dies. And numerology, personality is only the personality of that number that you chose to incarnate down with, to help you maneuver through life. And that personality develops within the first life cycle, 7 years. And you got your personality, pretty much then, seven, past the first life cycle. And then that ego attaches itself to that personality. So your ego will find you. In the Bible, I think it said in Deuteronomy, it's a verse that goes, how it goes? It goes, be sure that your sin will find you. Be sure that your ego will find you. Your ego, the egos you've been struggling with, they stay with you and they only get stronger within you. And it's said that the level of mankind, the rate that we're at, is 97% ego, 3% God consciousness. That's low. That's a low percentage. And then everything is like somewhat against us here. It wasn't always like this, y'all. Come down to earth to get dramatic, traumatic fucking experiences, toxic families, murders, and all of this pandemics. And it wasn't meant to be like this. No, they just made it harder for us to become awakened masters and graduate earth, keeping us here, feeding off of our energy. The negative powers that be. Archonic energies, reptilians, draconians, whatever you want to call them. Those are the forces against us, but it wasn't always this hard. Earth was a training school, man. The beings used to come and leave at will. Now they rigged it up to the point where you got to have physical death just to leave here, and you got to form your soul body completely just to leave here. They rigged it up like that. Earth was infiltrated, truth be told. But the ego, there's the ego of fear. If you shy away from something, or you're a runner, like Tom Shepard from Above the Rim, he gave in to the ego of fear. He took the back door. That's the ego attached to that fear. If you don't face your fears and you just run from it or shy away from it, you gave in to the ego of fear. The ego of fear has grown within you, and you'll fail to that ego of fear. And it's an ego of anger. The ego of anger. I heard Willie D one time on YouTube. He was talking about this dude that seen his ex with a new guy. So the ex ran up on the new guy, his ex new boyfriend, and fought the guy. The guy pulled out a gun and let him hold the hot one. Killed him on the spot. That was old boy's last fight. He won't be fighting no more over no girl, over no woman. But he gave in to the ego of fear. No, the ego of anger. See, the ego of anger don't care about consequences. It don't care. This is why people do dumb shit. And because of the fact that your IQ drops whenever you get mad. Incredible Hulk. Whenever he got mad, he got stronger, right? Yeah. Your IQ, he got dumber. Your IQ drops whenever you get like upset and angry, and you react stupidly. But the ego of anger don't care about consequences. Nah, the ego of lust don't care about consequences as well, man. Go raw dog or something like that. In the heat of the moment, no condom, bam. You don't care about consequences. That person might be burning, man or woman. You fuck around and get a disease. Sexual, that's bad sexual karma right there. Herpes, gonorrhea, shit like that. So you get a person's sexual karma if you sleep with them all kind of way. So I'm in the process now of eliminating determining what my egos is, what I'm struggling with while I'm still here. And I suggest y'all do the same, man. For real, what ego that you're attached to? What ego is attaching itself to you? That's keeping you, you know what I'm saying, going through what you're going through over and over and over here. The reason why you're being incarnated, again and again. The egos. It's your man 5. Peace, y'all.